blank page for us in many ways. And so to me, as an archaeologist, that's the most exciting thing, is going and seeing something completely new and beginning to fill in that page of history.
Nadia. Okay, gracias.
Their journey is going to last several weeks, during which they will visit 3 Maya cities, the last one almost unknown to the world. They will spend days trekking on foot through a jungle full of malarial mosquitoes and some of the world's most deadly snakes. Their prize might be an answer to a 1,000-year-old mystery.
This way.
Okay.
Okay, that was very close actually to a fairly decent slide.
In their search for the answer of what happened to one of the world's great civilizations, Catherine, Mark, and Ernesto are heading to the mysterious city of Naxtun, located in the heart of the Maya world.
I expected large, older trucks with huge tires. I did not expect to be sitting in the back.
No.
Anyway, actually, it's more comfortable.
Although it was discovered by explorers 80 years ago, they only mapped the area. And from then on, the city has lain virtually undisturbed deep in the Guatemalan rainforest. On their way, the team will visit 2 recently excavated Maya cities lost in the jungle for centuries, Dos Pilas and La Joyanca, where the latest discoveries are revealing surprising new information about the disappearance of the Maya civilization. Around 700 AD, at the peak of their power, over 6 million Maya lived in some 60 small kingdoms. But there were 2 superpowers, Tikal and Calakmul. With only stone tools, no wheel, and no pack animals, the Maya managed to build the highest pyramids and create some of the greatest cities and the finest art in the Americas. But by the time the Spanish arrived in the 16th century, these cities had been abandoned for over 600 years.
They left their homes, they left the cities, they abandoned it. And only a very few places with pretty sparse populations remained. I find this to be enormously puzzling. This is not something that's done on a regular basis. I mean, it would take a disaster of monumental proportions to cause people to leave places like this. The only thing that I can think of that might be the same is that if suddenly everyone in southern England, including most people in London, suddenly left everything and moved to Scotland, it would be of that magnitude a change. He's stuck.
Some all the fire.
Yeah, that's wise.
Otherwise it would pull up.
Until recently, one of the most popular theories about the Maya collapse suggested that a 200-year-long drought had hit this area around 810 AD and caused a drastic decline in population. But this doesn't correspond with the archaeological evidence. The northern kingdoms, located in the heart of the dry area, flourished long after 800 AD, and many cities in the south, located along Guatemala's huge rivers, were abandoned some 50 years before the drought even started. There had to be some other cause. The first clue that might help solve the mystery lies here in the south at Dos Pilas, one of the first cities to be abandoned. This is all that is visible today, only a few hills that cover the once great burial pyramids of the city's rulers. 1,300 years ago, they dominated the sacred plaza. Together with royal palaces and other temples, all painted in traditional red, they formed the typical layout of a prosperous Maya city center. But when the archaeologists started to excavate here, they found something very unexpected. The remains of a defensive wall built with stones from the dismantled pyramids and a small village erected in the middle of its once sacred plaza. It was like finding a squatter's encampment in the garden of Buckingham Palace. It is only very recently that a clue as to why this might have happened was found at the foot of this pyramid here in Dos Pilas.
These are the hieroglyphic steps that were discovered by Federico Fasa.
By pure chance, a recent violent storm uprooted a tree. In its roots, the archaeologists found the ruins of a unique carved staircase that once led to the top of a grand pyramid.
The most exciting thing about it is that it's actually the longest and most detailed campaign narrative that we have from classic time. It details war events among a large number of kingdoms and includes the two huge kingdoms, Tikal and Calakmul, and a number of smaller ones that were allied to it. So this top step starts with the king of Tikal attacks Dos Pilas. But the interesting new addition is that here we have that Bakhlach Chankawil, the king of Dos Pilas, fled during that attack to a site called Chachknach, House of the Rain God. It's a few short months after this war event, we have a series of burnings the Tikal king conducts. Then, just a year after that attack, he finally attacks the site of Chachknach, and Bakhlach Chankawil, the king of Dos Pilas, flees from